Hey yo, Pay here, back on the TF2 Trading video. I made a ton of trades this episode, so it's going to be a lot longer than previous episodes. I also made a few huge losses because of the new hats, so that's kind of a rip, but I also did make a bunch of profit with the other things. So I hope you guys enjoy and enjoy the episode. So this guy, Hangwire, was selling a bunch of stuff in his inventory for some reason, and he sold his real fly hat with iridescence for 66. You've probably already seen this like 10 times, so I won't show it in game, but it's my bioda and it's like 1 key above bot. It's really good. He also sold his iridescence roaming Roman for, I think it's 63, 63 keys pure. My bot was at 62, but there's another one at 62, so I did 63. So in total I'm paying like 129 for both of them. It's a really good deal, especially with the real fly hat, because I've sold one of these for 175 and 80, so yeah, hopefully I can sell it again for quite a bit of profit. Also just sold my Cloudy Moon Larkin Robin for 125 keys full pure. This is the same guy that bought the Karo Venenada Private Eye, so yeah, I guess he just likes paying full pure for stuff. Pretty sick. I've had this Larkin Robin forever. I basically paid 108 for it, so that is 17 keys profit, which is really nice. Just made a pretty risky trade. I upgraded to a Poison Shadows Powder Practitioner. I paid my Spelled Gangrene Footprints Cloudy Moon Sergeant's Jewel Hat in 85 keys pure. I basically paid 200 for the jewel hat, so I'm paying to like 285 for it. There's been a few recent sales like 300 pure, so I think it's not a bad deal. Like the biodas are pretty bad, it is duped, but it does go in like 3 classes, so yeah, I'm pretty sure I made a pretty good purchase, I guess. His bar is obviously really low though. Here it is. Poison Shadows is going to be one of my favourite effects, although it's way too expensive for what it is, to be honest. I prefer like Dark Blaze over it, although that's even more expensive. So this is a huge loss, but I'm selling my Lucidation Real Fly hat for 30 keys pure. I bought this at 40, so I'm losing 10 keys profit. I accidentally left the bioda open for 40 when the bio's like 39.5 and I forgot to remove it, so yeah, I kind of screwed myself over with this, but I'm glad to get rid of it because it was cancerous. I'm also just reselling the iridescence real fly hat that I got for 75 keys pure. I know that the real fly hat is like one of the best hats to buy if you want to profit, because there's lots of people selling it for low and there's lots of people buying it to keep. So yeah, I don't know why, but I'm pretty sure the margin's gonna close soon, so I won't buy another one probably. Yeah, kind of risky to buy this one, to be honest. I just sold one of my spells, so I sold my Chromatic Corruption Hornblower for a Professional Killstreak Blossom Basher, Professional Killstreak Cow Mangler 5000 and 2 keys pure. So the Blossom Basher has buys like 2.1 and the Cow Mangler has buys like 3.65 and 2 keys. So it's 7.75. I bought this for 7, so it's 1 key profit. I was kind of hoping to get more out of this, but a Chromatic Corruption seller appeared at like 10, so yeah, at least I made a profit. Also decided to quick sell my Lavender Landfall Simmons brush for 25 keys pure. It wasn't selling that well, so I just quick sold it. These earbuds are just like 3 of them for 13 keys, so it's just fine. 25 keys pure, and then 1 key above bot, but I'm still making profit. I'm getting rid of my Morning Glory lore because it was not selling at all for some reason. Even though it was a good effect and a good hat, no one was offering on it. Like, I got a few low balls for like 230 pure, but like, I'm not going to take that obviously. So I ended up selling it for a Scorching Flames Modest Pile of Hat, Corona Australis, and I think it's 43 keys pure. One second, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Yeah, so that is 42 keys pure. So the Modest Pile of Hat, he valued it at least 170, then 42, and then the Corona Australis is at least 40. So it's 252, that means I would be breaking even on the Spellbound Sergeant's Jewel Hat trade, which is kind of a yikes, but yeah, if I manage to sell this for like 180, I should be able to get like 10 keys profit. Which, I mean, I should have made profit on Sergeant's Jewel Hat trade, but I think I paid way too much for it. Here's the modest power pack. Scorching all classes is always nice. If it was a better hat, I might keep it because I was considering what I should do for the end of this trading series, but I was maybe looking to get like a disco bit down all class MISCS or something, and trying to get a nice bunk boy, but they're all not for sale. I was trying to chase up a green black hole one as well, but like no one's selling one, not even for like 2,000 keys. It's ridiculous. So this guy was desperately trying to sell this iridescence real fly hat and just gave it to me for 66 as well. So I'm not going to decline it because that's my buyer, but not sure why so many people are selling to the bots, considering like if you listed at 70 it'll sell within like a day. So I'm not sure why he did this. So this guy originally offered me his clean Hua for my Cloud Immune Sergeant Drill hat. I mean, I would have taken it because I paid 215 for this, and this has clean biod as like 221. So I would be making profit no matter what. But I added him and he decided he could add earbuds, like 2 earbuds, an uncraftable lucky number 42, and an uncraftable flip-flops. So that's basically 22 keys pure. So even if you go by unbiased on this, so that is like that, and then about 23. So I bought the Sergeant Drill hat for like 215, so that is 30 keys profit. And that's if I sell this to bots. That's a really good offer. I think he bought it to keep. I mean, this just shows the importance of negotiation, even if it's a good deal at the start. Because like I'd barely be making any profit with this, but I ended up making a ton. I've never owned a Hua before, and I think they are kind of overpriced, but I mean, they're kind of synonymous with like being really rich, so I guess that's why they're so expensive. But I remember they used to be like 150 keys, and then even that was a lot, but now they're like 230 keys for a dupe. It's kind of crazy. I just quick sold that uncraftable lucky number 42 for 6 keys pure. I didn't really want it, and yeah, 6 keys is fine for it. I didn't know that was so expensive. I thought they were like 4.5 keys, to be honest. I just made what is going to be the most risky trade I've ever made. So I just offered my ooze Hong Kong cone plus my blue gem with white scope McCall master rifle. It's like 25 and 90 keys pure. So I'm basically paying the ooze cone plus 105 keys pure for a frostbite company man and a knife storm Lynn Spectre. They're both clean, and so I basically paid like 470 for the whoopee, and then he had a 10, so I basically paid 460 for this cone, and then 105 for this, so I'm paying 565 for these. He said he had an offer of 200 pure on the company man before, so I'm paying like 365 for this Lynn Spectre. And I mean, it's really risky, but it's Knife Storm and a spy hat, so it's pretty nice. But if I quick sell this, I can get like 450 probably. But if I do that, I'm making like 85 keys profit. I mean, this is really risky because I'm trying to get like 500, 550 out of this, but apparently there was a sale like 450 before for full pure. That was like 4 or 5 months ago, so hopefully this manages to sell. I've had a lot of interest in it, but they've all kind of been lowball so far. So here's the Lynn Spectre. I've never owned a Knife Storm hat before, but it is pretty nice, especially on a spy hat. I mean, it kind of looks like a low tier, but apparently it's not. Apparently it's like a mid tier. But I think I can probably get like 470, 480 pure for this, or like a bit more on items. Been trying to offer it around a bit, but no one really seems interested. And the Frostbite company man, bit laggy at the moment, but yeah, I like this. I mainly took the trade because he had this company man, because like I'm gonna keep this unless I get like 220, 230 for this. The only reason that I was kind of hesitant about it and why I valued it at 200 is because it's a roboactive dupe sale at like 217. So yeah, it's kind of risky, but oh well. So I just got an absolutely banger deal on this clean Vivid Plasma exclusive rack. So Spect was cashing out for some reason, like he was cashing out this rack, and he had it listed at 330, and he managed to do 325 after a bit of negotiating. So 325 for like a mid-tier exclusive rack that's clean is pretty sick. It's only like 20 keys above bots, a bit less than that. Other sells at 390. I think I can pretty easily get like 340, 350 for this. Probably going to end up using it in an upgrade because I was looking at trying to upgrade to either Burning Bonk Boy or just go beat down Antlers, but hopefully I can do that. Use Exquisite Rack. It looks pretty nice. I don't know why he was selling it for so cheap. Like, he probably could have got 330 if he listed it for like 1 or 2 days more, but I guess he really needed funds real quick for something. It goes pretty well with the Predator Practitioner, I guess. Don't really have anything else to combo with it at the moment, but should be able to sell it within like a week or two for a pretty good price. This guy just had a buy order of 41 on the Chrono Australis, which was up 1 key from when I bought it. I added him to negotiate, but he wouldn't budge, so I just sent him an offer of 41 because I can't be bothered with this Chrono Australis, and next buy is like 38, so it's kind of risky having this because if he doesn't want to buy it anymore, I'm kind of screwed on it. So yeah, 41's fine. I had this Plum Prankster King Carbide for like forever and no one was interested in it at all. This guy offered 25, but they never retracted it. So I ended up just selling it to a bot because a bot seller came up for like 23. So I'm selling it for 21 like 2 ref. I did not like this at all. It's not a very good effect and the hat is not good at all. I mean, this is probably like my least favorite hat out of the box, which is saying something. Just sold the Chromatic Corruption Big Metal Campus and the Chromatic Corruption Brown Bomber for 8 keys pure. I bought these two for 7 keys, so that's 1 key profit. Not too bad. I think I bought this for 3 and the Brown Bomber for 4. I just made a huge deal, so I bought a green confetti large Lichidor, a purple confetti bat hat, green confetti mining light, purple confetti industrial festivizer, and a Frostbite Vetriati headset for my Frostbite company man at 75 keys pure. So the large Lichidor I priced at about 75, price of mining light about 75, and I priced the Vetriati headset about 100, and 30, so like 15 for each of these. So 75. I valued this at 200 and the downgrade for my Ooze Hong Kong cones, so I'm pretty sure I got a pretty good deal on it. And if I go by the prices he had like 100 for this, 100 for the mining light, and 100 for the Vetriati headset, and then 30 for the 2. So his prices are a bit high, but I'm still making profit no matter what because I bought the company man for realistically like 170. I did a price suggestion on this and it went from 170 to 185, so getting an offer at 205 is pretty good on it. Here's the mining light and the industrial festivizer. It's alright. And then you've got the where is it? The Vetriati headset. It's pretty good. It's probably my favorite hat of the trade. It's the reason I really did it. Then on the heavy, you've got the Luchador and the bat hat. It's okay. I don't really like either of them, so I'm probably gonna quick sell them or something. But it's a decent trade. I saw this guy just selling his Dark Doorway tank top for 28 keys pure. And I think it's a pretty good deal because Dark Doorways could be one of my favorite unusual effects, and it is a soldier hat, besides not really looking that good. It's only like 2.5 keys above bots, and there's no other sellers. Other effects are similar to this are like 35 or something. I'll show you what it looks like again. So despite the hat being absolutely terrible, it does go on soldier, so that gives it some credit. But I think I can probably get 35 pure if I just wait for a bit, so I'm just going to list at 35 and wait. So Team Doom was very interested in the Hua and decided to pay 232 keys in full pure for it. So that means that I'm now getting about 255 for the Sergeants, and that is 40 keys profit. That is really nice, considering there was another Spud seller at like 300 and he would probably undercut me or something. So yeah, it's pretty sick. I'm paying 70.5 keys for this Greenback Hole Magistrate's Mullet. It's gotta be one of my favourite spy hats, and Greenback Hole's also one of my favourite effects. So I'm pretty sure 70.5 for this is pretty fine. It's only like 2 keys above bots. There's another seller at 80, but I can just undercut him and probably sell for pure. I'm pretty sure this should be pretty easy to sell. Here is the Magistrate's Mullet. It does look very, very nice. It's a shame it doesn't have chromatic corruption, otherwise it probably would be like 150 keys or something. but it does look sick. I just sold my Burning Flames halogen headlamp and my Vivid Plasma Human Cannibal for 68 keys pure. So with the Human Cannibal, I had it listed at 27, so I was listed at that. And then the halogen headlamp, I bought that for 39. So I'm basically getting 2 keys profit. It's not too bad. The Vivid Plasma Human Cannibal I kind of just got from a downgrade and I didn't really want it, so 2 keys is still fine for it. Just quick sold the Venom Shock Burner 1000 for 3 keys 30 ref. Just decided to quick sell a few things, and this was the first thing to go. I do not like low tier taunts at all. They are impossible to sell and no one wants them. So it's good to get rid of this. Also selling the Miami Knights Punisher for 35 keys pure. Apparently this is what the previous guy that owned it paid for it, so 35 is fine I guess. I had it listed at 45 but no one was interested in it at all, even at 40, so yeah, just quick sold it. I was looking to upgrade this to this guy's Disco Beatdown Antlers, but he ended up just wanting my rack instead. So I paid 340 keys just for the Vivid Plasma rack. I paid 325 for it, so that is 15 keys profit. That is pretty nice. I'm pretty sure I didn't want to upgrade anymore because I did sell my Sergeant's Drill hat before because I got basically a full PYRO offer, so yeah, it's a shame I won't get the antlers, but still, 15 keys profit, not too bad. So I'm finally selling these stupid roaming Romans I had absolutely no luck selling. So I sold this stunning Roman for 8 keys pure. That is a 2 key loss. I hated this hat. Stunning's not a very nice effect. It's like the lowest tier effect of the case, and there's tons of cells at 10 and 11 and all that. 2 key loss, but I just had to take it. And this Blizzard Storm roaming Roman I bought for 12 and sold it for 9. That's 3 keys loss. That's 5 keys loss so far. And yeah, it's kind of a yikes, but glad to get rid of them. They were just doing nothing in my inventory at all. I made an extremely risky trade here, but I traded a Sunbeam's Pyromancer's Mask, it's clean, for my Time Warp Croc Leather Slouch, my Disco Beatdown Solid Sensei, my Scorching Flames Modest Pile of Hat, and 25 keys pure. So I paid 135 for the Slouch, paid 180 for the Solid, and I paid, well, I valued this about 170 in a trade, so I split 170. So I'm basically paying 510 for it. That is like 50 keys above bots, but these bots are pretty low for Sunbeam's MISCS, especially a PYRO one. So I'm pretty sure I can get like 550 pure or something. It's pretty risky, so I'll just hold on to it for a bit, I hope. Like, these other two are clean as well, but I doubt they're going to go any lower. Does look pretty nice. I've never actually owned a high tier Pyromancer's Mask before, so not too bad. I don't like Sunbeams as an effect, but as a combo effect it's alright I guess. I made 2 more huge losses on the new hat, so the other Blizzard Storm roaming Roman I had, I bought it for like 10, selling it for 9, that's a 1 key loss, and this is the thing that hurts a lot. The Rivarium Irregulus Real Fly hat, I'm selling for 22, and I bought for 32, so that is a 10 key loss. That is a huge yikes, but I guess you have to move on. I made like 200-300 keys from all the iridescence real fly hats and the roaming Romans, so I guess it at least counters out the losses and a bit of gain still, but I should not have bought this at all. Also another huge loss, the iridescent snack stack. I kind of knew as soon as I bought this there was a shit buy, because the sellers went from like 70 to 65 within a day, and then to 60 again, and then to 55. So I bought it for 55 and I'm selling it for 40. Yeah, it's a 15 key loss. That is really, really bad. I should not have taken this at all. Another kind of risky trade, I sold my Knife Storm Lone Spectre for Scorching Flames Blizzards from Below duped Le Party Phantom, a genuine double cross com with Chromatic Corruption, unique double cross com with Spectral Spectrum, a Strange Antlers, and a Spectral Spectrum Frenchman Spray. So I'm pricing this at 480 because there is sellers for like 500 and they're clean, but this is spelled I guess, so I suppose at 480. Pricing this at 15 because there is no Chromatic Corruption on the market, and there is a Spectral at 15, so I was priced at 15. Price this at 10. Price this just at 1 because that's what the sells are. Price this at like 3. So it's like 510 I valued this like 500 on the trade, so it's not too bad. But if I go by what they're really gonna sell by, like 450 for this probably. Maybe this like 12. This I think 8 should be fine. Antlers 1 and Special Spectrum like 3, yeah, that'll be fine. I was going to quick sell this for 475, so that is really close to what I was wanting anyway, so yeah, I think it's a pretty good trade, especially because it's going to be way easier to sell than this Knife Storm hat. So I've owned a Burnings Leopardi Phantom and a Sunbeams Leopardi Phantom, but this is my first time actually owning any Scorching MISC, so it goes really well with the, where is it? Green Black Hole Magic States Mullet. And in game with the double cross comb with Chromatic, it looks sick, but obviously can't show you this on here, but yeah, I do like it a lot. Scorching's much better of a combo effect than Burning. Hopefully I can get like at least 450 pure for it. Shouldn't be too hard. Just sewing the Iridescence Real Fly hat for what is basically 70 keys pure. So it's just 50 keys in this Kaleidoscope header defense, which you've valued at like Biodas. The Biodas on this like 20.72, so I'm basically getting like almost 71 basically. Paid 66 for this, so it's like 4 keys profit. I'm probably gonna sell some bots or something. It doesn't look too bad. I've actually never owned a Kaleidoscope and it's a really trippy effect, but yeah, I'm just gonna sell to bots. There's way too many low sells on it. So I saw this guy was selling his Cloudy Moon Croc Leather Starch for 210, and I got him to negotiate down to 165. So 165 for a really nice sniper hat is a pretty good deal, especially because like the Professionals Panama, which is a lower tier, has buys like 170. Mainly did this because it is like, there's a sell at 250 and it is clean, and it's like 25 keys above bots, but these bots were like 130 like a week ago, so they've been rising pretty fastly. So I'm pretty sure I can get like 200 on this pretty easily probably. I also bought it because I do like it a lot. So here it is. Slash is going to be my favourite sniper hat, probably of all time, maybe the trophy belt, but it's really expensive. So yeah, I should be able to get like 200 pure or like 250 in offers pretty easily. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of TF2 Trading, and if you've liked it, feel free to like and subscribe. And I will probably make this one of my last videos on TF2 Trading. Like I might make like 1 or 2 more videos, but it's getting kind of repetitive at the moment. So I will come up with an end goal and I'll try and get to there by the end of like the year or something. And I might start another trading series with like between 1 to 30 keys, so if you guys have any ideas for that, let me know in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next video.